Hi, this is the Alma Magic How to Play video. So we're going to go over the class mode. So we're going to go over what's in the box. And over here we've got the teacher's dice, the teacher cards, the face cards, and the tutor and rival cards. Now all that stuff we're not going to worry about for this mode play. So we can just move that to the side. We are going to play with everything else. So we've got the new spell cards, your character cards, the spell books to distinguish whether or not a character is gone yet, the potion bottles that we're going to use to figure out how much health our characters have left, and our characters themselves, which with the little detachable hats. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pick your characters. So each team is going to be comprised of one of each color. So we can go back and forth and decide however you want your team. So this team over here, we've got Libby for our yellow, Sammy for our gray, Martin for our white, and Margot for our red. So we're going to be team gold over here, so we're going to put our little gold hats on them. And over here we've got our black team, and everything is the same. They're black, so that's what they're going to go with. And then you're going to take all of the tiles themselves, and then you're going to shuffle them together and lay them out in a 7x7 grid. With the start tiles, as you can see, double-sided, they're going to go in their corners and in the middle there specifically. So then you're going to take your character's dice for each of your team members, and you're going to roll those to figure out which team goes first. So over here, looks like we rolled a, 14. And over here, we are going to roll, that was a terrible roll, 6, 7, 8, 9. So our gold team is going first. So they can decide whether or not they want to go first or they want to place their characters down first. So they're going to place their characters down first. So we're going to put our red guy there, and then we've got their team. They're going to put their black, white wizard there. We're going to put our gold, white wizard over here. Then it's their turn. They're going to put their red wizard over here. Then we're going to go with our gold, gray over there. They're going to go with their black. Finally, our gold, and their gold. They're their black. So, since gold team put their characters down first, the black team is going to go first in terms of rolling the dice. So, we can go in any order we want. We're going to start off with Alexander here. So he's going to take his dice as well as the team's dice, and we're going to roll. Now, we take whatever roll we have and we can put them in our areas. So, it looks like he rolled a 2, a 4, 6, and then these other die that we can put anywhere we want in our spell area. Doesn't look like that is going to go anywhere. And we've got a 1 and a 5 that we can give to others because those are our black team dice. So we're going to put those pretty much wherever we want. We're going to put that nowhere. So, now that Alexander's gone, roll his dice, he can move to any adjacent spell that he wants. So any of these guys here. So we are going to move to this tile, and we get a new spell card. Woohoo! So Alexander can take any of these new spell cards that he wants. They're double-sided, and they act just like a regular spell card, spell would. And you just got to fill up those spell areas. You can cast those spells. Now he's only allowed to have one. So if he lands on that again or has another one, he can do whatever he wants with that. So now that he's done moving, because he can't use his spell because there's nobody in his adjacent tile area, we're going to put his spell card on him, and he is done. So now it is our team gold, and we are going to go with our red wizard. Let's try this again. Let's see what we got. 6 for our team dice. Ooh, I don't know what we want to do there. A 4 again. Looks like we have the same spells. Actually, I'm going to shift that out because I want this 6 to be used somewhere else. Maybe in Sammy's area. We use both of those actually. And then we can put these 1s here, or both these down here. So let's see what we can do with that. And same thing with Alexander, with what we do with Margot, what we do with Alexander. We're going to move any of these adjacent spells, and we got the flip card, which means we can flip over all the adjacent tile cards with it, so we can see what they have going on. All right, and that is good information to know. So just like Alexander again, there's no spells that we could even cast, although no one's in our vicinity. So now we're going to go back over here, and we are going to move with Jax because we're feeling lucky. But we're going to take off all of this from our other teammates. They're going to give their dice to us. So we've got some more chances to attack. So we rolled our 3. So we're gonna fill 3 there. We got a 5, a 2. Looks like the 2 we can give off to somebody. We're gonna do the 2 there. 1 is 1, 1, and a 6. So nothing else that's gonna give us any immediate action, but maybe something down the line we have. So we are going to move forward with Jax, and now that Jax is in striking range, he's going to use his Victoria spell. Now the spell has to be used on his turn because it's denoted by the pink symbol. If it was the green symbol, it can be used on any turn at once. Now we have to roll higher than what's in the crystal ball next to it, which is a 2. So he's going to call out his attack. So he's going to attack Margot. He's going to take his dice, and let's hope he can roll a 2 or higher, and he didn't. So, no damage is done. If there was damage done, Margot's health would be down by 1, so we move it to 4. It's that simple. And the game continues on, and we would continue putting on their spell books. So when we go back over to the gold team, it would not be able to go Margot. We have to go through Martin, we have to go through Libby, then finally to go through Sammy. And once the entire team has gone once, we take off the spell books and we can go again, starting with anybody we want. It doesn't have to be Margot. It could start with Sammy. We just put the spell books right on it and continue as they would. And that is how to play class mode.